Hi YouTube, this is President Michael, and reason for this video is I'm going to do a short video report on the Burt Reynolds sign that I attended on November 13th. Let me show you first what I got signed, and then I'll give a report. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach to this video what I filmed at the signing. Unfortunately, the video at the signing, at least the part with him, isn't as good as it should be because I wasn't sure they were going to allow me to film him because I was getting a little bit of a different story on whether you could take photographs or not. So I wasn't sure about the film. I was afraid they were going to say no, so I kind of held the camera like down low, so I didn't film as well. But also I was kind of excited to see him, so that also kind of contributed to me not filming him as much. But you do see him some, and I filmed a few of the things that was around there because of him. But this is what I got signed. This one for me, copy deliverance poster, and then this one I got for a friend of a picture of him from Deliverance. A little harder to see because the sign is silver on the white spot, but in person though it looks really good. Okay, now this is how it went. First, let me discuss prices. Well, actually, before we get to that, I'll tell you where I met him. Like I said, it was on November 13th. 2015. It was in Lakeland, Florida. It was at the Lakeland Linder Airport. What they had is the Florida Fall Autofest. It's basically having to do with cars and stuff. You know, they had car auctions, old cars to look at, vendors selling advertising related with cars and car parts and car toys and you know what I mean. A lot of that stuff. They had some food there. They had plane rides, helicopter rides. Motorcycle stuntman race things and things like that. I mainly only went there for him. I looked around a little bit, but I only went through a small part of the whole thing. Anyways, he was there. Now, first, with the price, at least with regard to the photos, it was $25. This is what it explained to me. It was $25 for the first photo. Any additional photo after that, it was $75. Now, I was lucky. I had someone else with me, so I was able to have them get a photo for $25, and I was able to get a photo for $25 because $75 for a signed photo, this is way too much. Now, they also had where if you want to get a car part signed, it was $200. If you want to get like a model of the one car that he's famous for driving, it was $75. And other items I think like that was $75 a piece too. No personalizations. Now they had a 5-item limit, so you can only get 5 things per person. I mean, I've seen several people have several items, so they obviously spent a lot of money to get those things signed. There's not as many people that was there as I thought. Probably several hundred, but not too high in that regard. I'd say, now he was signed for 2 days, 13th and the 14th. 13th he was there from 1 to 4:30, I think. And then Saturday he was there from like 10 to 4, something like that. Then he was going to be doing a screening of his one movie, and then they were going to have a question and answer session, I think, later that day, which I didn't do. I would say the day I went, 500 people maybe were in line, maybe a little bit more. Not too many came after I got there, but it was a good chunk of people. It was a lot more orderly. They had the line a lot more set, a lot more professionally done than, say, the Ben Carson signing I went to about a week and a half ago. That was just a mess. But this one was pretty well done. And other than them not giving me a different story about photo taking, staff was pretty friendly. I do have one other complaint about them, which I'll get to in a minute. But it was done really ordered. What they had him inside a little building called the Cessna Building, and most of the line was outside. And they were letting in like 4 or 5 people at a time to go in there and see him. You get your thing signed. You couldn't take your picture with him, but I was able to kind of get one with him anyways. You can take a picture of him actually signing the autograph, and if you want to take a few other pictures of him, yeah. But you couldn't do a picture with him the standard way. I heard, now they didn't advertise this, that they had some little event before that, signing, early in the day where people was able to get a picture with him. But I didn't see anything advertised about that. They didn't advertise him too well. I think they could have done it a little bit more. They probably would have had more people show up. And that's one complaint I had about his staff. Now, what advertisement had about it, they didn't really give specifics on prices and things like that. So I called up the people who were running the Autofest. I was able to get a little bit more information from them, but they said his staff didn't really give them a lot of information either. So I think that his staff could have done a better job with providing more information in the advertisement and in the to the company who was running the Autofest. I think they were called Carlisle Events or something like that. But you know, I got it, and there I probably waited maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours in line. No, I don't know, it was 2 hours. It seemed like a long time. It was pretty hot. But I think he got through the line pretty quickly. And when I got up to him, he was actually pretty friendly. You know, I got to say hi to him. He spoke to me back. I got to shake his hand. And it was a pretty pleasant experience with me and Mr. Reynolds. So you never know how they're going to be when you meet him. But he's pretty friendly. I don't think he feels too good, though. His health doesn't look, from what I hear, is not doing that well. But all things considered, he was pretty friendly, and the people running it were pretty professional, I thought. So I am very happy about meeting him. Now, he is having a book come out. It's either just came out now or it's gonna. So he's probably going to be doing book signings for that, because I've heard he did book signings for his old book. So you might get a chance to be able to meet him, see if you can find his schedule. I'm hoping he does a book signing around here. If he does, I want to go back and try to get a decent photo with him, then I can get his book signed. But we'll see what happens. I mean, that's pretty much about all I can say about that. I mean, if you have any questions, you know, put them below. If I think of anything else, I can always say it in a later video, but that's pretty much it. But I'm pretty happy about the whole thing. Like I said, I'm going to tack on some of the footage I did when I filmed the event. Some I'm going to cut out because some of it's just stuff that's just really boring. But I did got a chance to film him a little bit, and then I filmed some of the other things. They had a lot of the vintage cars, you know, replicas from the one movie he did. And they had they had a replica of the General Lee too, and this big semi had like western scene on it. I filmed that too, and I guess what that is, so the people who are involved with that semi go around and do like reenactments or something to do with his one movie he's very famous for. But what I thought was interesting, they actually had him sign the door to the semi truck, which I actually did film, I believe, and I took a picture of it, so you'll be able to see that, which I thought was pretty cool. Because I talked to the son of the owner of the truck, and he explained what they do. But they had some people dressed up from characters from the movie. There was one that dressed up as the sheriff, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyways, but you'll see all that with this video. If you have any comments or questions, you know where to put them. Please put them below. And I look forward to talking to you again soon, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Bye.
Hey, I got stuff by me right here. Just now. Just now.
See what you gonna get?
Well, I mean, when I was walking by. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm allergic to that one.
If you don't, I want my money back. I'm gonna go to jail. I'll slap you. Go talk to that sheriff.
Not this one.
I'll see if he
Clean cut.
Oh, I'm glad to sit down after this.
I'll be Gator McCluskey. There you go. I done met him one time. Did you? Got my picture with him and everything. Yeah, 20 years ago.
When his book came out, he was in the books and then in Lakeland.
Eastbound and down, rolling up in trouble. We're gonna do what they take. Exactly. We got a long way to go. American anthem.
Have your item ready, okay? Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Going to fun show? I thought they said
Gave him a plus.
They shouldn't let you bring that in there. Close it up.
No, he's not there.
I understand. Go ahead, close it up. And we'll ask him if he'll sign the cover. I'm not going to make any promises, okay? But we certainly don't want to argue
I
about
thought you gave him a plus. I remember it's been close to 20 years ago. Would you please sign this right here for my wife?
That's fine. It happens. Just give them back in.
And I don't know if it's black, maybe it's better if you sign the
I don't know if you can do it inside.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you so much.
So,
Thank you.
He wants the pink shoes. That's for both of us?
Thank you.
And I got a photo right here.
Well, so you got all the posters right there for you.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Well, just to enjoy the environment.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Spread mirth and merriment.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you very much.
I was about to get lost.
What?
It's hard to see that silver on it. White.
Well, they wanted it in silver, right?
That's fine.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Good Lord Almighty. I remember you.
Oh, thank you, sir. It's an honor to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I remember that. That was just a couple of
You get it, so wow.
I don't know where it is.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Let's put that, thank you.
Thanks. I don't know that's going to show so well.
Did you want black?
I thought you were signed there. Even Burt said that didn't show too well. But that's no.
Photos you see here.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm sure you'll be happy with it.
Yeah, you would think it's signed there. Yeah. I'm good.
You'll be all right. Ready?
Yeah.
I want to go film some of those cars.
Okay, let's do this on this side. I got this side.
Hey, take a picture of me with that sign, will you?
Huh?
Take a picture of me with that sign.
You do one more.
Send him to spot 221. It's for car 2F220.1. It's sitting outside.
Got it?
Okay,
Wait a minute.
let's put these.
Hold these for a second. Let me see this. No, let me stop recording.
Before you say something, you want to see 92? 79. You don't understand what you said.
Oh, yeah. Let me film these first before I do any more pictures. Wait, let me do this first.
already signed, isn't it?
That's where the signing took place. Cessna building.
Like I guess the photo time is over or whatever.
This owner of this semi truck, such a fan of Burt Reynolds, looked like he had him sign his truck. I went on the other side and it's not in the other door. It's the one with the cowboy scene and next to the General Lee car. It's pretty cool. Got a lot of the, basically what I'm at is like the Florida Fall Autofest. They have a car auction and a lot of older cars and things, car vendors, and Burt Reynolds sign autographs, of course. I'm gonna put this on one video anyways. This is cool. You see some really classic old cars over there. I like that color. Okay.